Greetings everyone and welcome to a quick product review. Now this one is just to quickly come on and show you a new painting handle by the Artis Opus. Now you might be thinking, why am I coming on and talking about painting handles? You can just make these and do them whatever you like, make them out of cork and stuff, which is true. And you know, I do use these sort of things. However, for the past 2 years, I've actually been using the Citadel ones, and as good as they are, they're all right. You know, sometimes over time, this is actually stuck. I think this is my third one that I've actually purchased over the time, because I do use them quite a lot, especially when I'm doing like my filming and stuff. But just over time, you know, it has worn out a little bit, and I was in the market for a new painting handle. And when I jumped up to my local Element Games this weekend, I found these. I didn't even know that these were coming out actually. I'd not actually seen much about them online. Now I know I have reviewed Artis Opus products on this channel before. Byron very kindly sent me some of the Artis Opus brushes, but these, you know, I purchased these myself. I've used my own money for these. These have not been sent to me for review or anything like that. But I just wanted to quickly come on and do like a quick unboxing and showing you them. Now they do come in 3 different sizes, and obviously you've got the small, which is the hen, medium, the duck, and the large, which is the goose. So we'll just crack one open and then I'll go over some of the features and some of my final thoughts a little bit later on. And so it is, you know, like the Artis Opus, everything that they get does feel really nice and premium, and it's really nice little box this, you know, it just shows what it is. But just cracking it open, so it actually looks a bit like an egg cup at first, and I'm a little bit taken back by it. But with this, obviously you do get the handle itself, and then you get 2 alternative corks. So this one is just a normal cork for any of your painting, which is at the bottom, so you can like flip it and do whatever you need to do to it. And then the top one is where the function of this new painting handle comes in, which of course it is magnetic. Now I do believe there is the option to purchase some more of these. I did speak to the guys at the shop. They didn't currently have them in at that time. But you know, that is a really actual strong magnet on there, and this will obviously just peel off, stick it to a base, and off you go. Now for me, this is something that I'd probably be using quite a lot, because it's that sturdiness, and my old ones wearing out a little bit. It's just gonna, you know, the amount of times I've been painting, it's just gone pop, and it's just popped off. I wouldn't recommend keeping that one in all the times. It tends to get around your finger quite a bit. But the one that I'm probably going to be using the most, just for painting and like holding and putting my models on it, is the medium one, as this ergonomically feels like the best. But you know, it feels really hard. It's absolutely solid. It almost looks, it's got like a pot / marble vase feel appearance to it. I don't know what it's made out of, but that's what it looks and feels like. I know it's not that, but it just genuinely feels that way. But I like these interchangeable things, especially if it's, you know, if you're like me and you've got multiple models to paint, or if you're painting in sub-assembly, then this feature is just perfect, rather than having to glue things on, tack things in, put pins in them, and all that sort of good stuff. So that's the reason I chose this. The only downside, which is it's not really a downside, it's only a downside for me, which is obviously they do come in white. I'm not sure if they're going to come in any other colours. So naturally, especially with the way I paint, I can see these getting quite dirty, but that's just for me and my personal painting style, which don't really bother me. It's not really a downside, you know, it's only something I'm holding. I'm not really, you know, I'm not wanting this to look nice. It's the model that I actually want to look nice. But you might be asking, you know, why have I bought all the 3 sizes? Well, mainly to show you guys. But for me, I'm always painting in sub-assemblies, which, you know, it don't really make sense especially when you can change these. But sometimes when I'm painting smaller heads and stuff, the different grip, it can just help me along. That's a personal choice of mine. But the reason I got the big one is mainly because I'm a content creator and I film the YouTube stuff. And for me, this bigger one it's just going to be a lot more sturdy than my current setup at the moment. What I'm probably going to do is modify it a little bit. Maybe put something or drill a hole into my current Lazy Susan when it spins round. This can go on top. Then with a magnet, that's just going to really hold that model securely and tightly into place. And I'm not bothered if it gets mucky, because you're never going to see this. But my current setup at the moment, it can sometimes be a little bit wobbly on camera, but this way at least I know it's going to be nice and sturdy, and it's got that little bit more height and girth, so if I ever do need to take it off and paint my model by hand, then I can do that as well. So that's just a quick look at the new Artis Opus painting handles. I do really like them. I like the functionality of them. Again, it all comes down to personal preference, what you want. You know, the amount of times I've used wine bottle corks and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, they are a little bit fiddly by the time you've put your pins in, drilled your holes and then clipped it in, and had to put blue tack on it and stuff. But yeah, it's just a nice, easy, convenient way. I do really like them. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of these. Will you be picking one up? And if you do want to pick one up, then obviously these are an Element Games affiliate link in my description box below. But until next time, guys, I will catch you in my next video.